Hey everyone, welcome to the RLT podcast, where we share some real life tools, tips and tricks to help you not only discover but also reach your ultimate goals.
COVID has actually turned let's call it a routine rather than a ritual. I think there's two ways that you can classify this. The one is a strong routine, so that's where everything works like a clock and everything works in the same way cyclically and predictably every single day. And that's already a very good step in the right direction. Morning routine is a lot more intentional. I think that's where you actually build in some fat, so you make some space in the morning for specific things that's completely and utterly selfish.
Maybe just taking time to either set goals or to, and most importantly, reflect on the goals that you've set in the past. Because so many times in our lives, we want to accomplish things, we write them down, but we hardly ever go back to them to actually sort of check in with ourselves.
Stock.
Yeah, we never take stock of those goals. We never sort of identify how far we're tracking with them. So it's a good thing to say that in the mornings, I'm not saying do this every single morning. I don't do it every single morning, but it's most definitely at least worked into my morning rituals once a week to reflect back on my goals, to say, all right, in this week, what do I want to achieve that will drive me closer towards my New Year's resolution, or that will drive me closer to my goal? I think that really just helps you to say that even if you go into this day and it's absolutely so stressful, the timelines are so strict and you can't get through all of your work, that you can reflect back onto that day and say, you know what, everything else failed, but at least that 2 hours in the morning that I spent on my morning rituals was a success. I managed to get some personal growth time in. I managed to learn something new and to sort of drive myself towards that goal.
There's just so much good that comes out of a well-controlled morning and a morning where you are in control. If you think about it, you can actually break it into the 4 pillars. They refer to it as mind, heart, body, and spirit. For me, it's basically mental health, emotional health, and physical health. Now, if you, for example, like Manny mentioned, if you can include some sort of physical exercise in your morning, and it just makes you mentally strong, it takes away a lot of emotion, bad, and adds a lot of good emotion. You always feel good afterwards. And again, obviously, it's going to increase your physical health. That's quite obvious. That's the reward, is that it will increase your physical health. The key, and I believe you will agree with me here, man, is the key is to do them with enough time. I'm not saying way more than enough time, but don't rush through it. That just completely detracts from the experience. You have to do it with just the right amount of time, and that takes about a week or 2 to figure out.
By the way, we're giving away a free 5-step personal budget template that will help you take control of your financial goals. So just head over to rltstudios.com, sign up for our newsletter, and we will get that right over to you. So head over to rltstudios.com and we will see you in the next episode. Until then, cheers.